Hey, good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com, and it is Thursday, May 28th. First, we have opened up registration for the Next Step workshop in Las Vegas on July 18th. Some like it hot. I'm one of those. I hope that you can get to that workshop. I promise you're going to be a better trader at the end of the workshop than you were when you showed up. And if you're not, I want you to take it up personally with me because I'll be sticking around. Anyway, and we've got an early bird special for members that they always get the better price that I think goes till Saturday. So I hope you'll check that out. There should be a link in the email that you received, with this video in it. Okay, look, this is the 200-day moving average, and it's turning out, hey, to be relevant. 200-day moving average is 57.89. And lo and behold, look at where the high was. Just 5 cents shy of, or above today's price, I should say. So anyway, this thing really matters. The reason, here I am doing what I always dog on the news media for, which is giving you a reason for a move that's already made. But this time it's actually, I think, accurate or whatever. I guess they're going to do a drone now. Suddenly, GoPro, hey, you don't even need yourself to make these things. And then also some kind of a quad virtual reality thing, whatever. And hey, maybe that might be something I'm interested in. But what I am interested in right now is the fact that the stock is moving. I would want to wait for this because if you're not long already, if you're long, heck, go ahead and stay long. This has been a nice trade to the upside since it crossed the 200-day moving average, which was the first time it had done that since it was on its way down. So it's been a good trade. It's been a good hold. But if you're looking at this now, I mean, think like a trader. I'll draw you a couple lines here, and this is pretty easy to follow. This is really resistance right here. This is really support, okay? The last time the stock gapped above this channel, it fell back to the bottom. This time, okay, it's gapping up above the channel, hitting hard resistance here at the 200-day moving average. One of three things is going to happen. I'm stating the obvious here. First, it's going to continue higher. In that case, you're going to be either glad you're long or wish you had bought where it is. Okay, that's one scenario. Another is that it kind of drifts sideways, in which case you're going to be happy that you didn't buy because now you don't have your money tied up. You're not all freaking out wondering if it's going to drop and turn from GoPro to Go No. And then the third scenario is that the stock actually does fall back kind of like it did here, in which case you're also going to be happy that you didn't buy right here. So what's the takeaway? The takeaway is this: figure out your time frame. What's your time frame? If you're a trader, I don't like this right here. I sure liked it here. I could even say I liked it on this breakout above this level were it not for the 200-day moving average. You take this away. We'll just make it white because I'm too lazy to have to go back and do it again. We'll take this away and suddenly, this looks like a pretty nice move. But even then, you would want to wait for a better entry. But if you are long, and this is the difference, if you are long, you stay long. And so the two actions are kind of almost contradictory, because I'm saying if you're long, stay long, which you might infer means because the stock's not moving down. It's not going to move down, so stay long. On the other hand, if I'm saying, which I am, wait for a better entry, now I'm saying that the stock is going to move down. Okay, great. First of all, I don't know. I'm not a forecaster. I'm an observer, and I'm a risk manager, and I'm just telling you it's not a great time to be buying GoPro. It's a great time to be holding it because the trend now, this trend, the daily trend, is actually quite well established. But what does this mean? It means that you want to buy close to this trend line. You don't want to be buying up here. This is rarefied air. How much higher, if you're buying it now, is the stock going to go before it ultimately does what it's probably going to do now, which is drift either sideways or down? You know, I don't really see the stock pulling back much. I mean, what's the catalyst for that? But what's the catalyst for the stock moving forward or moving higher from here? That news is already out. So anyway, I've gone on a little bit longer than I had intended to about just, you know, differentiating between yes, it's a good hold and yes, it's a good buy. And I hope this helps. We'll be doing more stuff like this at the Next Step workshop, where it's a little more, actually a lot more hands-on. So anyway, check that out. If you're interested, great. Love to sweat with you in Las Vegas in July. Otherwise, keep the air on someplace else.